Hey everyone, welcome to my After Effects tutorial. Today we're going to create Nike shoe motion graphics animation in After Effects. Also, we're going to look at how to create the background and how to create 3D rotation animation in After Effects. This tutorial was inspired by Charles Hardy worksvisuals.com. I will give a Pinterest link in my description. Now open After Effects. Go to the project panel. Create a new composition. Change comp name to main. Preset custom. Width 1080, height 1080, set duration time to 10 seconds. And click OK. We're going to work with this folder called Tutorial, and I will give my free project file link in my description. Support me on the Patreon website, and make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Now let's start creating the background. Right-click New and choose Solid. Change the solid name to BG. Make comp size and click OK. Again, go to the Effect and Presets. Type Gradient Ramp. Drag and drop on the solid layer, and adjust a few settings. If you didn't find these key points, make sure to click here to enable the key points. Now you can adjust the key points to something like this. Set linear ramp to radial ramp. Change the end color to sky blue. And change the start color to something like Caribbean green. Set ramp scatter to 300. Again, go to the project panel. Search for the PNG image. Drag and drop on the timeline. Now press S to open the scale property. Reduce the scale amount to something like 33. Now go to the Effect and Presets. Type CC Toner. Drag and drop on the image layer. And adjust a few settings. Set tones to tritones. Change the highlight to red. And change the midtones to green. And change the shadow to purple. Now select the image. Press T to open opacity. Reduce the opacity amount to 9. Duplicate the layer. As you wish, you can change any color you want. Now select all image layers. Right-click to pre-compose. Change the pre-comp name to the image placeholder. Again, double-click on the layer, select all layers. Press P to open the position property, create a key. Move the keyframes at 1 second. Now change the X position to something like this. Select all keyframes. Press F9 to easy ease. Open the graph editor and change the graph value to something like this. Select all layers. Press Shift S to open scale property. Create a keyframe. Go at 10 seconds and increase the scale value to something like this. Now let's start creating a grunge effect. To do that, go to the project panel. Search for the grunge video. Drag and drop on the timeline. If you play this, you can see the bad TV grunge effect. Now press F4 or toggle switches modes. If you don't find modes, right-click here to enable the modes. Now select the blending modes to linear dodge. It seems the grunge effect is too much brighter. Select the both layers. Press T to open opacity and change the opacity amount to 45. Make sure to pre-compose the layer. As you see, it's a bit darker. Again, you can change the blending modes to linear dodge. Hit the spacebar button to preview. Let's start creating. Scene 1. Go to the project panel, search for the Nike logo. Drag and drop on the composition. Reduce the scale amount to 27. Go to the Effect and Presets. Type Fill. Drag and drop on the layer. Set Fill Color to white. Again, go to the menu. Select the T icon to create a new text. Type, "Just do it." I am using Babas Noe font. Change the text position also. Duplicate the text layer. Move the text to something like here. Now change the text name to "Do It." Again, select the logo and text layers. Click here to activate the 3D. Choose one view to two views. Change the second view to the top view. Now you can change the Z position to something like this. Right-click. Now create a new camera. Set one node camera. Again, right-click, New Null Object. Change the name Null to Rotation. Make sure to activate the 3D icon. And choose the camera, parent to the Null Object Rotation. Now if you see it, nothing happening, until you press R and change the Y rotation. Let's animate this. Before that, let me change the text color to black. Now go to the first frame. Change the Y rotation to plus 90 degrees. Create a keyframe. Go at 2 seconds. Change the Y rotation to negative 90 degrees. Select all keyframes. Press F9 to easy ease. Again, press Shift S to open scale property. Go at 15 seconds. Create a keyframe. Again, go at 1 second, 15 frames. Change the scale value to 68. Select all keyframes and press F9 to easy ease. Open Graph Editor. And change the graph value to something like this. Again, set the scale amount to 100. Adjust the graph value as shown. Select all layers. Right-click to pre-compose. Change the pre-comp name to Scene 1. Choose to move all attributes. And click OK. Hit the spacebar button to preview. Let's start creating Scene 2. Create a new composition. Change the comp name to Scene 2. Make comp size and click OK. Now go to the menu. Choose a circle shape. Set Fill option to None. And stroke to something like lavender color. Stroke amounts to 15. Draw the shape to something like this. Open the ellipse. Stroke. Set line cap to round cap. And line join to round join. Open ellipse path. Change the size amount to 500. Now select dashes. Add dash amount to 113. Now select the layer and change the name to circle. Make sure to click here on the 3D icon. Press R and create a keyframe on the Z rotation. Go at 2 seconds and change the Z rotation to 73. Select the keyframes and press F9 to easy ease. Now hide the layer. Go to the project panel. Search for the image called Air Jordan. Drag and drop on the composition. Press S to open the scale. Reduce the scale amount to 55. Now select the layer, press Ctrl or Command D to duplicate 2 times. Select the bottom 2 layers. Change the label color. Go to the Effects presets. Drag and drop the fill effect on the layer. Change the fill color to yellow. Again, I will change the fill color to cranberry red. Make sure to enable the 3D. Now go to the menu. Choose the T icon to create text. Type text X letter. Select the layer and reduce the scale value to 50. Again, select the text layer. Duplicate 2 times the layer and algin the text to something like this. Again, select all 3 text layers. Duplicate the layers and make sure to align the text. Now select all layers, enable here on the 3D icon. Now unhide the circle shape. Go to the windows and find a 3D extruder. It is a free plugin and I will give you this plugin download link on my description. Now set the depth to 6. Click here to extrude the circle layer. Now press R. And if you rotate, you can find the depth of the 3D layer. We don't need this, so hide it. Now right-click, New, Camera. Again right-click the new null object. Change the null name to Rotation. Enable here 3D. Select the camera. Parent to Rotation. Now select one view to 2 views. Select the 2-second views custom view and change the Z position to something like this. Again, I am going to select only the middle text layer and bring them a little bit forward. Now select the circle shape layer. Change the Z position also. Now again, select the rotation null layer. Press R to open the rotation property. And you can change and align the rotation and position value to something like this. Again, select the rotation null layer. Press R to open rotation. Set Y rotation to 90 degrees. Create a keyframe. Go at 2 seconds. Change the Y rotation value to -90 degrees. Hit the spacebar to preview. You can give some color flicker animation on the X text layer. To do that, go to the Effect presets, type Flicker. On Fill and Strokes, drag and drop the flicker color on the text layer. Let me change 2 views to 1 view. If you preview this, you can find the text is flickering with only a single color. Press the double-time U button to open effect properties on the layer. You can change any color as you like. You can copy the effect and paste it on the other X text layer. Or you can drag and drop the flicker effect and you can change the colors also. Hit the spacebar button to preview. Now go to the main composition. Search for the Scene 2 comp. Drag and drop on the main composition timeline. Go somewhere like 2 seconds. Move the layer. And select both layers. Press T to open opacity. Create a keyframe. Move the keyframe forward and adjust a few settings as shown. Now hold Alt and press close bracket to trim the layer. Again, double-click on Scene 2 composition. Select the bottom 2 image layers, press P to open the position property, create a keyframe, move the keyframe at the first frame. Again, go at 1 second. Change the X position value to something like this. Select all keyframes and press F9 to easy ease. Open Graph Editor and change the graph value. Select all keyframes and find the exact position to animate. Again, create a keyframe, copy the first keyframes, and paste it. Again, select all keyframes, press F9 and change the graph value to something like this. Hit the spacebar button to preview. Let's start creating Scene 3. Go to the Project panel. Create a new composition. Change the comp name to Scene 3. Make a same comp size and click OK. Now, go to the menu. Select the Pen tool. Set Fill option to None. And stroke amounts to 13 pixels. Select the layer, Contents, add Repeater. Open Repeater. Change the copies amount to 80. Again, open the Transform Repeater. Change Y position to 100. Now you can change any color you want. Now again, go to the Effect presets. Type Glow. Drag and drop on the layer, and adjust a few settings. And again, go to the Effect presets. Type Turbulent Displace. Drag and drop the effect on the layer. You can change any size and amount until you are satisfied. Set amount to 38 and size to 85. Hold Alt-click on the evolution. Type time asterisk 200. Now select the layer and right-click to pre-compose. Change the pre-comp name to a line shape animated. Now select the layer. Duplicate the layer. Again, select both layers, hide and lock it. Now go to the Project panel. Search for the Nike shoe PNG image. Drag and drop on the Scene 3 comp timeline and adjust a few settings. Again, right-click to create a new camera. Again, right-click to create a null object. Change the null name to Rotation. Select the camera and parent to the null object. Now unlock the animated line shapes. Set one view to 2 views. Select all and enable it here on the 3D icon. Now select the line shape. Move the Z position value to something like this. And you can adjust the scale value also by holding Shift. Again, do the same process to another shape layer. I think the animated shape is too far from the image. Let me fix this with the help of Y rotation. Select the Nike shoe PNG image, move the Z position to something like here. Now select the null rotation layer. Press R to open the rotation property, set Y rotation to 90 degrees, create a keyframe, go at 2 seconds, change Y rotation to -90 degrees. Now go to the main menu. Search for the scene 3 comp on the project panel. Offset the layer at 4 seconds. Press T to open opacity and adjust a few settings. Hit the spacebar button to preview the entire project. I hope you all enjoyed my tutorial. My target is to reach 100K. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.